what happened and these lives that were lost, that was disproportionately in the region, right? We don't even teach the history in the schools.
So let me ask you this, because I think it's important for our audience to note that it's not just the eastern part of Nigeria that wants to break away and have its own country. You have the western part of the country, the Yoruba people that also want to have their own country. Obviously, Boko Haram in the northeastern part of the country, they want to create an Islamic state. It sort of feels as though there are so many different groups in this great nation who have lost faith in this country. So just in terms of the president's strategy here, if there are people who feel marginalized, has the president made any effort to really show these various parts of Nigeria that he understands their concerns and that their voices are being heard?
I would say the government is not doing enough. And look, people have lost faith in Nigeria in part because there's nobody in Nigeria articulating a positive vision for Nigeria's future, right? Nigeria has a crisis of ideas. Nigeria appears not to have any ambition. And look, that is often, in most countries, that's often a role that is played by government. A role that, that to provide a holistic idea about what the country is about and where it's going, to bring people together and drive buy-in. The government is not doing in the country for private sector participants to have a constructive vision of where Nigeria should be going, right? And push the government. And that's, there's a symbiotic relationship that can happen here between people inside government and outside government in articulating a positive vision for Nigeria.
I just want to sort of get at how all of this ends, because obviously President Buhari is not going to wake up and say, okay, you get your own country, or you can have autonomy and you can't. He's not going to do that. So how does all of this end?
I don't think it ends until Nigeria starts to really and truly invest in Nigerians, until the Nigerian government, and it's, whether it's Buhari or the person who comes after him, respects Nigerians enough to communicate consistently and clearly where the country is going, what their vision is, right? And then to start to invest in education, in healthcare, in infrastructure, and all of the things that make a society function and make an economy competitive, right? Until that happens, you will continue to see these kinds of calls for secession.
And so just in terms of what the secessionists want themselves, and obviously, yes, we know they want to break apart and form their own country, but is there anything else that they're willing to accept in the medium term, or is it for IBOP and these other groups, is it really secessionist or nothing?
Let your kingdom come. Let's plan to ready, you'll be a friend. It's where we worship as a true cookie. your kingdom come. Lord, save a nation from the evil Britain. There we will sing and dance for the world to know you, our God. I believe. Listen to Radio Biafra. It's where we will shape as a true Kike and Biafra. Let your kingdom come. Listen to Radio Biafra. It's where we will share.
I'll listen to Radio Biafra. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, depending on wherever you're domiciled in the world. This is Radio Biafra USA 2. My name is MAZI PETERS, broadcasting live from New York City under the auspices of our mother station, Radio Biafra London. Our leader's name is MAZI Nnamdi Kanu, who is currently kidnapped and incarcerated in the dungeon of the zoo. We pray that Chukwu Okike Abiyama will guide and protect him all the days of his life. There is nothing anybody can do to him that God himself, the Almighty Jehovah Shammah, the creator of the universe, is surrounded. He is surrounded by his angels, and they are protecting him at this moment. But let us call on him to lead us in prayer this morning. And as we get along, we'll do more prayers for those who wish to come in and say prayers to our leader. Let us pray.
Without whom we cannot function, and unto him we give every honor and every adoration. Wherever you are, I will ask you, if you are in the spirit, to remain so. If you are outside the spirit, we ask you to come into it, because what we are preaching from here is a gospel of redemption, as directed by Chukwu Okike Abiyama himself in heaven. And this very gospel, we must preach it. Therefore, we must pray. We give thanks unto thee, O Elohim, for there is none like thee. There can never be any like thee. You are the beginning and the end. You are the Alpha and the Omega. Our lives are in the palm of your hands. We commit all that we are unto thee. We have come as the ancients did before us, as our ancestors did before we came, to offer praise and adoration unto your holy name and no other. For we do not worship any idol. We do not worship anything born of a human being. We do not worship anything carved out of a tree. We do not bow down before anything molded with the hands of men. It's only thee that we worship. That is why we have come this very evening on this hallowed platform that you yourself created, to offer you unadulterated praise and to hand over to thee all that we can ever become, because Biafra is yours. This very family of IPOB, you molded yourself. You decreed that IPOB must come, and now that we have come, that we may worship thee, O Elohim, please accept our offering of praise and sacrifice unto your holy name, because there is no other like thee. We will continue to adore thee. We will continue to worship thee. And as I said before, and I will reiterate, as we pray unto thee, that Biafra is your possession, we will sacrifice Biafra unto thee, that you may guide us in all that we do. It's only you that sees the hearts of men. If there is anything that we are hiding, if there is anything that we have concealed from our people, oh Elohim, you will judge us very harshly. But if our hands are clean, our hearts very pure, you will bless IPOB and you will bless me. And you will bless my family because it's a promise from you. All our hope and our trust is upon thee. May your name be glorified.
Amen.
May you be exalted.
Amen.
May you, O Elohim, be praised.
Yes.
Now and forevermore we pray. Yes. Yes. Yes.
Hosiana, 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 Hosiana. Ahirwa umwamuje mu izina ry'Uwiteka, amahoro n'icyubahiro biba hasumba hose. Hosiana, 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 Hosiana. Ahirwa umwamuje mu izina ry'Uwiteka, amahoro n'icyubahiro biba hasumba hose. Umunsi umwe Yesu yinjiye mu murwa Yerusalemu, mu cyubahiro cy'umwami w'abami. Abaturage b'uwo murwa basetse imyambaro yabo mu nzira hose. Yesu yagiye anyura baririmba Hosiyana. Bari bazifazanywe no kubakiza ingoma n'izo mu isi, kuko yahanuwe ko ari buzarengera ubwoko bw'Uwiteka. Ibyishimo bitaha mu mitima yabo, baririmba banyeganyeza amashami y'ibiti, indirimbo zikwiriye Yerusalemu. Nyamara we yazanywe no gutegura imitima y'abantu, ayigobotore mu ngoyi y'icyaha no mu rupfu rw'iteka. Umunsi umwe bazatahe mu rugo iwabo, baririmba banyeganyeza imitsi y'ijuru, indirimbo zikwiriye Yerusalemu. Twegereje umunsi wo kuzimurirwa iwacu, umukwe n'umugeni we bishyira mu cyubahiro. Haririmba indirimbo y'akataraboneka, izaririmbwa n'abamarayika, izaba ari indirimbo yo kwakira umukwe acyurira umugeni we. Uwo munsi tuzasezera ku isi y'ibyago, icyaha n'urupfu bizaba bikuweho by'iteka. Turirimba n'ijwi rirenga ry'icyubahiro, dufatanye n'abamarayika, dusingiza umwami w'abami kandi nyir'ubutware bwose. Hosiyana, 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 Hosiyana. Ahirwa umwamuje mu izina ry'Uwiteka, amahoro n'icyubahiro biba hasumba hose.
White Pepper White. Are we the radio station with more? You're listening to the radio station. You're listening to this is Radio Biafra. Radio Biafra.
The crimes you have in the north, the insecurity you have in the north is as a direct consequence of their own action. They groomed them. Al-Qaeda in the Maghreb, ISIS in West Africa, Boko Haram, Fulani headsmen, bandits, all of them. Who brought them to Nigeria? It's Fulani. Fulani brought them into Nigeria. El Rufai brought them in. Bauchi State Governor brought them in. Are you people deaf and dumb and stupid? When you come out and you pretend, oh, we are one Nigeria. Go and show me. Somebody was asking, where is the boundary? Where would the boundary of Biafra begin? And I asked the fool, where did the boundary of Nigeria begin? People from Niger come in and go as they like. Most of these idiots are from Niger. They are building a pipeline to Niger. They are building a railway line to Niger. They are building roads to Niger. Whereas where the money comes from, which is Biafra land, we don't have those infrastructure. No, we don't. But you're taking our money. You come to Izombe, you come to Ohaji, you come to Ebema, you come to Aguleri, you come to Ebony. You take our resources, sell it, get the money, and now you're building the way to Niger Republic. And you want me to be happy with you? Clap for you. Oh, Nigeria is doing well. One Nigeria. I think you are insane. You come to my land, you take our oil, you take our gas, you take our manpower, you take everything, our VAT, our tax that we pay. You are now building a road from Katsina to Niger. Airport in Niger. refinery in Niger. You take oil, crude oil from my land, you take it to Niger, you refine it, you bring it back to me as a refined petroleum, or as PPS as you call it. And you're telling me that that country is viable. You're telling me that Nigeria should be supported. We are in one Nigeria. We are not going anywhere. And you're dying every day. Because those that they appointed to speak for you, they gave them money and positions. So that they will come out on the pages of newspapers to give the world the misleading impression that everything is okay when things are not okay. Go through the statements of Ohaneze and see the contradictions in it. Nigeria is not working. We are marginalized. And then you come back and say Nigeria is one. We must stay in it together. Are you not foolish? These are the useless intellectuals that you have. On one hand, you say Nigeria is not working. You're marginalized. You are being discriminated against. You're suffering. They're killing you everywhere. And you come back to the same place and say Nigeria must be one. Had Nigerians gotten together to say they want to be part of this useless contraption, that's entirely their business. I'm a Democrat, I've subscribed to it. But have you asked yourself this question? Why is it that all those asking you to remain in one Nigeria has something to gain from Nigeria, or they have benefited in the past? Nothing more, nothing less. I saw the letter that Atiku Abubakar wrote to President Biden. In it, Atiku Abubakar said to come and help us fight terrorism, in order to ensure that there will be no regional destabilization. That is their game plan at the US State Department for very many years, until we stepped in. They keep trotting out these lies. Once Nigeria breaks up, there will be destabilization in the entire region. I said it because you don't understand African history. Most of these people are not educated. When I say, they say I'm insulting them. No, I'm not insulting you. Most of you are not educated. In Africa, we are tribal creatures in Africa. In Africa, we are tribal creatures in Africa. We always go back to our village where we are born, where our umbilical cord, how long, where it was buried. That's where we come from. That is why every Christmas, Easter, New Year festival, August meeting, you see us migrating back to where we come from. And I keep saying these things to Africans, they don't understand it. They don't understand it. Everywhere in Africa during Christmas, if you like, be in South Africa, if you like, let it be in Kenya, you let it be in Rwanda, everybody from the capital goes to the village. If you go to Accra, the same thing happens. This past Christmas, if you like, go to Cotonou, go to Yaoundé in Cameroon. Everybody living in the capital cities of Africa, they go back to their villages. They go back to their tribes where they come from. Do they do that in the Western world? During Christmas, these people migrating from, oh, I come from Florida, I'm going to Florida. No, you don't. Because people come from where they are born. We come from where our ancestors were born. That is the difference between black people in Africa and those from Europe and other parts of the world. We come from, so if you ask somebody, where do you come from? He or she will mention their village. That is what makes us Africans. It's very, very unique. If you destroy that, you're finished as a people. In Africa, we are tribal. First and foremost, we belong to our tribe where we come from. That is why our people need to appreciate this. Very, very critical. That Africa is restructured to recognize where people come from. All these artificial creations by Europeans, Nigeria, this, that, all that rubbish. That is why you can never ever make any progress for the next 6 billion years. You can never ever make any progress in the zoo. Why is it, if we are not tribal, why would a whole presidency come out, Fulani presidency come out and say, we are defending Fulani headsmen? A presidency of the whole of Nigeria, so to speak. It is because by instinct, we are tribal beings in Africa. That is why Nigeria is unsustainable. That is why the man from Ishekiri has to vote to say, this is where I want to belong to. That is why referendum is the only way forward. That is why Africa is poor. Africans must recognize that this is who we are. You cannot live in Lagos if you're an Igbo man. During Christmas, you start traveling to Sokoto. It's impossible. You must go to Igbo land. You must. That's where you come from. And if they ask you, oh, but you were born in Lagos, you will say, no, that's where my parents come from. They ask your parents will say, that's where my parents come from. Get to perhaps the 100th generation. That is who we are. And nobody can change it. We are not born on the streets. Some people were born along Ijora or Kota Highway in Lagos. Maybe they are from Urobo. You ask them, where are you from? They say, I'm from Urobo. But I was born in, but this is where I come from. That is who we are. That is why all these useless, idiotic countries created in Africa cannot survive. It can never ever survive. And how do we stop it? Only a revolution can stop it. Only a revolution. If you like, keep postponing it. If you like, keep putting it off forever and ever. Only a revolution can solve this very problem, because under a revolution, the powers that be, those that be making your life a misery, will be And that is why today some soldiers are listening and they are resigning from the army. How can you be a soldier in the Nigerian army and your village is being occupied by Fulani headsmen? Imagine those from Oyo or Ondo serving in the Nigerian army. These are my Yoruba brothers who are serving in the Nigerian army. You are from Yoruba, you are serving in the Nigerian army, doing one Nigeria. But your village is being occupied by a Fulani. The same people you are serving, or you claim you are serving, your village is under occupation by them. And to make matters worse, those you are serving under their flag, one Nigeria, and the Arabic inscription, or should I say the motto of Ottoman Danfodio, to tell you how foolish Nigerians are. You don't know that the Nigerian emblem, the army emblem of Nigeria, is the motto of Ottoman Danfodio that he used to conquer Hausa people. You don't know that it is there. That's what they're using. You're fighting under the banner of your conquerors. Maybe in Sambisa forest. And now they are sending their advanced strike force into your village. And you're doing one Nigeria. I'm a Nigerian soldier. I'm a Nigerian army. That is why I commend the 127 soldiers that have resigned so far from the army. If you don't do these things I'm asking you to do, you will, when the time comes, as I'm telling them now, remember, remember 2015, remember 2014, remember 2013, I told you all these things. I told you what was going to happen, and now they have all happened before your eyes. You've seen it. I'm warning you now. If you're serving in the Nigerian army, and you think you're loyal to Buratai, you think I'm serving my Nigeria is not a fatherland or motherland to anybody. Nigeria is not a motherland or fatherland to anybody. Nigeria is purely a British creation. A British creation. Because if Nigeria was to be a nation or country, there is no way those that call themselves the presidency Asoro can come out to support illegality in Ondo State. Because they know they are doing it for that. Why do you think they want to avenge and revenge for Ahmadu Bello? Why? They knew that Ahmadu Bello and his people, so to speak, were fighting for them. They understood that. At the time, the Hausa people thought that the Fulani was fighting for them, but today it's very clear. I asked you a simple question when I began. Are you hearing Hausa Fulani anymore? No, it's only Fulani, because they have taken over the entire corner. That is one thing you need to understand. People must begin to appreciate this. If you are in the Nigerian army and you're serving the Nigerian army, you are only paving the way for the conquest of your village, the rape of your daughters, and the abduction of your mothers. I'm telling you this. You are in the Nigerian army, yes. But what the Fulanis have got in store for you is to overwhelm and to conquer you. I feel sorry for those of you who are so foolish that they cannot reason very well.
We are not like other people, because as I once reminded you before we came, there was nobody like us. Now that we are here, they pretend, they copy, they emulate, they fabricate falsehood, but they can never be like us. Long after we are gone, they will wish we lived forever. IPOB is very special, exceptionally special. The largest mass movement in the whole world, bar none. And we did it because Chukwuokike Abiama is with us. We did it because Chukwuokike Abiama created IPOB himself. And we are here to pilot its affairs. We will not prevaricate. We will not stop. We will not slumber until Biafra is fully restored to its former glory. Anybody in doubt as to our resilience and our determination to restore Biafra is not only mistaken, not only misguided, but needs to see a psychiatrist, because we are not stopping. I am Nnamdi Kanu, and I don't stop until I get what I want.
This is Radio Biafra. We are still here and lecturing you. The University of Radio Biafra. Listen, pay attention.
I want to speak to you. I want to speak to you people, please. I'm also a Nigerian. I live in Vienna. I seek asylum here in Vienna, and I'm living here for over so many years. And you people are representing a terrorist organization, a terrorist government. You Nigerian, you should be very ashamed of yourselves. Every one of you here should be very, very ashamed of yourself. I will speak to you. This can't happen in another European country that their youth are representing a government. Stay quiet, stay quiet, stay quiet. A football team should know that we are suffering the youth of Nigeria. Over 10 million Nigerian youth are abroad doing nothing. And you people who are supposed to know the truth are representing a terrorist organization called Buhari, kidnapping his citizens, killing youth. Hey, listen. Excuse me, stay quiet, Mr. Man. I'm speaking, I'm not causing any problem. Do you understand? Yeah, I am speaking to these youths who have refused to recognize. No, I will. If you touch me, I will call the police on you. If you touch me, I will call the police on you. This is not Nigeria. This is not Nigeria. If anyone who touch me will get the police. This is Vienna, Austria. This is not a third world country. This is not a third world country. You motherfuckers, you are representing a government which are killing their people. You cannot be ashamed of yourself. Don't push me. When you touch me, it's fake dick here. Do also. Don't touch me. Go away. This is a democratic nation. This is not a third world. I'm living in Vienna. I pay my tax. I live here. So I'm calling on you, you idiots. Go back home. Don't represent. Be ashamed of yourself. Look at you. Look at you. Look at how you are. You represent a government which is calling. You are from Switzerland. I saw you a few days ago. You are a new citizen. I don't think this is how it's done in Switzerland. You are representing a terrorist. You should be ashamed of yourself. Lekki youth were killed. Over 200 youths were killed in Lekki Peninsula, and you are representing a terrorist organization calling yourself Eagles players. You should be ashamed of yourself, every one of you. I'm making this video. You touch me, you are in pain. Don't touch my legs. If you touch me, I'll put a mark. I want them to see my face. Look at you, look at you. I know you're Hausa Fulani. I know you're Fulani. Kachidan duri uwaki. Kagane ko. Kachidan duri uwaki. Chengia maka. Ku terrorist atang not. You don't understand what the suffering you Nigerians are going through, and you are representing a terrorist organization. You should be the ones. You should be the ones to be afraid. You should be the ones to fight for your youth. You should be the ones to fight for every one of you who is love to touch me. When then you're idiots. Every one of you should be ashamed. I'm not anything. Look at you. You have no reason. Every one of you should be ashamed of yourself. I will video myself. I'm not afraid. Every one of you. I played for Julius Berger. The corruption in Nigeria drove me here. I'm a footballer also. I played for Nigerian Julius Berger. The corruption in the country brought me here, and I'm here suffering. You two should stand for your youth, are conniving with a terrorist organization to represent the government which is killing your people. You lived in Switzerland all your life. Is that how? I lived 1 year in Switzerland. I know how it is. And you are representing a dirty country which have no future, criminals. You should be ashamed of yourself, every one of you. I will post it. You will take this video. Look at Super Eagles. You call your name Super Eagles. or the falcon. You should be ashamed of yourself, every one of you. You live, I have a good life. I have a good life. Ask me if you're sincere. To change the system, this what I'm doing is what I'm doing to change the system.
Absolutely, good answer.
Yeah. I'm doing it to change you people who don't know what is it to be a citizen, who don't know what is it to fight for a country. You are living in a country.
Yes, this is Radio Biafra USA 2. I think this is a very good one, a very, very excellent one. Excellent protest. It's stupid. You know, the funny thing is that the fools are calling him a fool. You know, you're trying to bring somebody out of slavery and he has the boldness, the audacity to talk to you back. You know, you're a fool. We are the ones that are intelligent. I'm telling you honestly, it's amazing. It is amazing. And look at that one. They are so ignorant. So what are you doing to change the system? The man says, I am doing what I'm doing right now is changing the system, which is the truth. Not when you can't beat them, you join them. Nobody does that. Especially when you're a professional. You call yourself, you have a given talent, something that you can use against them. That's the take. This is Radio Biafra USA 2. All right, this morning, like I started today, I wanted to, bring our memories back to what we are doing. Our leader currently is being held. But you know something? I still say it and I still say it and I will never stop saying it. That this is a process. This is the way Chukwukike has designed it and we can never question it. We just cannot. We might not see the goodness in the end, but my dear brothers, it is something that we know that since we started this, we have gone this far, not because we are too strong, not because our leader can talk, no. Not because we are stubborn, naturally stubborn, and the stubbornness in us, that is why we have gone to the point where we are. Attention should be paid to whatever our lawyer says, because these are the people that are saying our leader. Speculation, stories, the left, right, and center coming from different places is not going to help anyone. It's only going to make you more angry. And I don't do that. I don't invite anger. I don't, anything I think that will give me, some people say I'm in denial. Well, call it whatever you want. But the truth is, something that I cannot verify, something that I cannot prove. Why should I? Because if you check in life, actually, all our worries in life is what is going to happen, not that it has already happened. How would I survive tomorrow? That's why you're worried. Tomorrow is not here yet, even though today is tomorrow, because it's time, no, things are just passing by. Before you know it, you pass that thing that you're worrying about and nothing happens. Think about your life generally from the beginning, from the time you became aware. Even it does, not even when you become aware, the little baby, when he wants milk. You know, that kind of thing. So it's just the fear of the unknown is the most difficult thing. But sometimes if you learn to overlook it and say to yourself, these too shall pass. I told this story before here, a Kabbalistic story that I read in the book. A king who had all the wealth in the world, but there's this poor guy that passes every day. He's very happy, looks so happy. And the king one day said, get me that guy. They called the guy. The guy said, the king asked him, what makes you so happy? I always see you're smiling. And the man said, okay, king, you know something? I'm going to give you something that will make you just like me. Then the next day, he said in 7 days, actually. The 7th day, he brought him a box and said, anytime you're angry, open that box and look at whatever you see. Just open it, the piece of paper, and look at it. And he didn't say piece of paper. I said, whatever you see in there, just, watch it. And then the king kept it. The king got so angry one day. Then he went and said, oh, remember that this man gave me a box. Now he brought the box out and opened the box. And there in the box was a piece of paper. And he looked at it. He said, these too shall pass. This anger will go away like every other one. So Biafrans, be strong. People are accused. Some are inboxing me. Hey, the way you're saying them, calm down. You should stop talking about that. No, I will keep saying it. It's a good advice. Our leader is quite okay. The thoughts you send to him is the thoughts of love and prayer. There's nothing any human being can do to him. My junior sister called me from the village, from Newi. She was basically almost like crying. And she's been doing that for the past 2 days. Because our leader They are so scared. They don't know what has happened to him since they didn't bring him to court. Maybe no one will go or something. Says, sister, don't think like that. What if he's alive? This man, I see, disappeared for 13 months. All that worry for 13 months, he just surfaced one day from nowhere. Let us keep our fingers crossed, keep our hands in their main position and pray for him. When if there is nothing. The people are confused. They're running up and down. They are totally messed up. The man that they went to Afari Kwibeku and killed 28 people, and he disappeared. Nobody knew where he was. Some of us, whatever we were saying was just a joke. We were not sure. In 13 months, he showed up. And he's still there. Nothing will happen to him. Yesterday, 2 days ago, I got a call. Yesterday, because I wasn't on air yesterday. I was driving and somebody called me from Biafra land. He's from Olu and he's a trader in the timber market. So he called me and told me that because they locked up their shade in solidarity with our leader on the 26th that he went to court, Hope Uzodimma now gave order to to army, to block the market. I actually passed this to one of our leaders to look into it. I told the guy peacefully that I was not on air and I wasn't going to be on air. And so today I was going to talk about it. Hope Uzodimma has no right to do what he's doing. I'm imploring our lawyers. Go to court, serve this man, man. He's nobody. He doesn't have the power to do what he's doing. He's going beyond his constitutional right. You people don't sit down there and wait. These traders are not going to fight them, but the law court will find them. A judge will wake up and say, no, it is unconstitutional. You can't do it. You have no right to do what you're doing. And that will be the end of it. You can't take soldiers to the market. Somebody, my father, my brother, my uncle, my niece is having a problem in court. And I didn't open my shop. That becomes a crime. You know what? Where are these people from, for God's sake? For these people, I don't understand them. You cannot lock up you cannot refuse to go to work because one of you, your cousin or your family is having a problem, and you decide, today what I'm gonna lock up my business. And the governor comes, oh, you must have to go. If you don't go because you are solidarity, you are fooling yourself. The world already knows that Nnamdi Kanu is number one. You cannot do nothing. Nothing. People are even locked before they say, oh, he used to order a seat at home. Did he order it this time? No. The world is mourning. They are in mourning. That is They are not good morning. No, mourning. That is a mourning. Somebody, their solidarity. That's what they are doing. Their leader is incarcerated. Nnamdi Kanu is not paying anybody to do what he's doing. You people should be ashamed of yourself. The likes of you that call yourself that Supreme Court just made the governor. You think you have landed. Forget it. Time will tell. Time will tell. Time will always tell. I'm telling you. That's my beautiful song from Jimmy Cliff. Say time will tell. No matter what you do. Do whatever you want to do. Keep junketing. Somebody saying nothing is happening to these people. They are happy. Who told you they are happy? I don't know what you call happiness. The truth is that when you've not had a lot of money, the first thought to you is, as soon as you have money, you're going to be happy. Go and ask those who have money. If they can confidently tell you their story. You don't want to trade places with them. All you see is that money that they're throwing around. But go to their life. It's demented. They are sick. There's something. Some of them are so bad, so sick that they can't even eat that food with that money. But here you are, you're very healthy. You have no food to eat and you're complaining. Time will tell. They are not happy, people. Why are they running up and down? Somebody locks his shop because he's feeling sad that our leader is going to court. And the happy man goes to tell police, army and police to stand and block and make sure that nobody, and he's a happy person. Think about it. Is he really happy? He's not happy. He's afraid. His shadow is scaring him. I'm telling you. Shadow, he will want to jump. So I'm calling on our lawyers, actually, like I said before I changed what I'm trying to talk about, because I thought about it. I know that our leaders should contact our solicitors, our lawyers, to go out there, go to court and file a suit against him. He has no right to do what he's doing. Absolutely no right. The forcing the man that opens the market not to open his market because he went to court, because he refused to try, he just decided to go to court to, not even if he didn't go to court. He's showing his anger. He's showing his solidarity. He's showing his standing by his leader. What is wrong with that? Why are they these people that you claim that they are happy? They have no problem. Nobody's killing them. Why are they panicking? They can't even order market to close down and people will respect it. No. They will do it under the power of the government. Well, okay, today Anambra state government is declaring market free. People will still go to market. Forget about it, man. It's over. These are people that nobody told them to stay at home. It wasn't announced. I'm aware of that. I'm on radio. Nobody said that they should stay at home. No. But they decided. Newi was quiet. That's where I'm from. I have a family. Our leader have already told us we are tribal creatures. Because these are little things that we learn from Radio Biafra. I never thought about it that way. Because I know that people who are born in my children. Let me tell you a story. My daughter yesterday, one of my daughters, she already completed arrangements to move her business. But I'm so scared. She wants to move to the zoo. And I'm saying, are you all right? She said, no, Daddy, I want to go there and do it. I'm not going to stop her from doing whatever she's doing. But you know something? That's where their umbilical cord is. All of them. They were born here. They are Americans, yes. But ask them where they're from. They'll tell you, I'm a Nigerian. Yeah, they'll say it. Because that's where we are tribal creatures. We are not... there are people that you are born in Ohio, that's where you're from. You're American, yes. But that is the system. But in Africa, people who are born, doesn't matter where they were born. I said it before. I was born in Calabar. I grew up in Calabar. But you know something? I am still from Unewi. Yeah, of course now, because my father is from Unewi, and my father's father is from Unewi, and my father is from Unewi. So that's what we're going back to. My father probably wasn't born in Unewi. I'm not really sure about that. But I have my senior brother, my elder brother was born in Abakaliki, but he's still an Unewi person, my late brother. So rest in peace. So all of us, we were born in different places. My wife, my wife opened up her mouth. She's like a typical Yoruba woman. But you know something? She's from Newi. Go and touch her tomorrow. Ask her where she's from. She's from Newi. But when she opens up with Yoruba, that's where she was born, actually. Speak the language so fluently, her entire family. But they are from Newi because we are tribal creatures. These are little things that the white man has to understand about us. Say destabilization. There's no way you can destabilize African people. No, they know their roots. They know where they come from. That's where they want to return, no matter what you do. You can go out there and give birth to him in Sokoto, in Gamfara, in any part of the world, but you know something, he knows where he comes from. And we'll always go back there. So I'm calling on our lawyers one more time. Please see what you can do about what is happening in Olo. It's a market. There are traders that went to stay with our leader, solidarity with our leader. They can't get back to their business because the governor, the Hitler, the tiny Hitler, they're creating these little monsters here and there. They think they're so powerful they can do just about anything. But the law doesn't allow him to do that. That's why I'm talking about you going to court to make sure. This morning, I'm going to listen to our barrister again because it's a solidarity is something that keeps us going. We should pay very, very close attention. No matter how angry we are, everybody is angry. But you know something? Your reaction to anger is what really matters. It's not whether you're angry or not. Definitely there's nobody who's not angry. There is nobody who is happy about what is going on. But you say we still have to be strong and give Chukwuokike the chance that the way he has been leading us, he's been leading us well and will continue leading us no matter what. Let's listen to Barrister Ejiofor.
I'm fine, sir. Thank you very much. I am glad to be with you this afternoon.
Thank you so much.
Today is 26th of July,
Yes.
2021.
Yes.
And today happens to be a great day for Biafrans all over the world.
Sure.
And I strongly believe that today is supposed to be the day that our leader will appear on court. A lot of people were outside. A lot were given an opportunity to be in the court to see undergo the proceedings. But we find out that it is only you that can tell Biafran actually what happens today, the way it is. Welcome to the program and talk to Biafrans in regards to what played out today in the court. Thank you, sir.
Please pay close attention to this, man.
Thank God for a day like this. We must give thanks to God Almighty for gift of life and also for what happened in court today. Because what they expected, the enemies actually expected didn't happen. I must also commend people who, despite all the intimidations, threats from possible arrest and all whatnot, were able to be in court today. So, and the crowd was overwhelming. I must commend them for being there to witness the proceedings of the court. Despite the fact they were not allowed to come in. But at least the most important thing that the message has been sent, passed to the authorities to understand that Nnamdi Kanu is not standing alone in this situation. So today, the matter actually came for commencement of trial, hearing. So the continuation of hearing, kind of, because the matter has been in court. So you are aware on the manner in which he was brought to court on 29th of June this year, without our knowledge, without reference to us. He was brought to after being kidnapped in Kenya, and he was smuggled into Nigeria through extraordinary rendition. So which process we are being challenged today before the International Court and also African Union Court, and also within the foreign space is being challenged today. So on 29, nobody notified us, and I informed the court today. I expressed my concern to court about what happened today. I registered my concern before the court today about the manner in which was brought to court, and also let the court understand that the court, I am the substantive counsel in this suit, in this case, by virtue of which position the prosecution, being the federal government of Nigeria, should have notified me about the exercise, I will call it exercise, that took place on 29th of June. You have notified me, first of all, that he was arrested or abducted. So, and also, so I'll be in court on 29th to see what they want to do. So, and I was able to register my concerns and my apprehension too, because I know I was laying foundation for something. And I specifically asked my Lord to take it on record, because I was, by so doing, I'm trying to lay a foundation for what will happen in the course of time. So he was brought to court on 29th. Then the court ordered for him to be remanded in daily custody. So we have also filed an application to get him transferred to Correctional Center Abuja, where we have unrestricted access to him. And the fact that we don't have easy access to him was also brought to the attention of the court, because we should have access, unrestricted access to him at all times as lawyers. So we brought attention of the court, which was substantially resolved today, and the other court made order. We were in chambers, because eventually we retired to chambers, where those issues were resolved, and court directed the authority, telling him to at least allow us time, within some time, to see him weekly. So it's an order of court now. And the manner in which to visit him has been specified, which can and then accommodate people, outside lawyers, to come through us and see him. So once the person He's wants the person indicate interest to see him. So it's not only lawyers now that can see him. The relatives, the friends can as well see him through us. So that has been resolved today substantially. Then two, in view of the fact that vacation commenced today, Friday vacation, the court didn't dwell much into the proceedings of today, the business of today, because before the proceedings of today will be effective in the eyes of the law, in view of the declaration of vacation, which commenced today, the court will have a fiat. There must be a fiat authorizing the court to continue the proceedings during vacation. So the court also raised those concerns that he may not dwell much into the activities of today in view of the fact that the vacation of the Federal High Court commenced today. And also courts made us understand at the point he was giving this date on 29th of June 2021, that he never had in mind that vacation will commence today. We are going to do the necessary to ensure the CJ, to secure the fiat of CJ for his lordship to continue trial during vacation. So the court tentatively adjourned the matter to 21st of October, pending when the fiat is obtained. So if the fiat is given between now and probably next 2 weeks or 1 week, then the court can call back the case and give us a fresh date for the trial to commence. And so that actually affected the court well much into our application to get him transferred to prison. And also, of course, you know the style of the federal government in this case. That has been their style, their practice. They filed a response to this application, which we filed on 14th of July, and some of them. Application for him to transfer to prison custody, to correctional centers. So they responded for 8 hours after, and decided to withhold their response, the accountability to our application, only to be ambushed with this application their response this morning. So apparently they were thinking that if this matter is going on, as the matter is going on today, we go on today, that our application will not be taken, because that has been their style. And I condemn it to open court. And I profusely condemn it. I told the court, I registered my annoyance that this practice has to stop. Where the matter is taking a different dimension, and the international community is following up, because this matter has so many legs now. Of course, I can you're aware now. So it's before many international courts, before International Court of Justice, before International Court, before the African Union Court. So international community are fully involved in this case, this part of the game. It's no longer the case of 2015, where he was arrested and brought to Abuja. Order was given for him to be released. Then those orders were flouted by the federal government. Until when we got 8 count out of 11 counts struck out by the government, that was when he was granted bail to the 5th of April 2017. So before the subsequent invasion of his premises on 14th of September 2017, wherein over 28 persons were murdered in an attempt to assassinate him. This is the person that was to be in court on October 17th. So those parts is a different scenario. So we were able to bring that to the attention of the court today, that what is playing out now is not the scenario of 2015. That we are talking about somebody who was kidnapped in Kenya, British citizen who was kidnapped in Kenya. We're talking about British who was abducted in Kenya, smuggled in here, in clear violation of international Geneva Convention protocol, and in clear violation of UN Convention of 201, which Nigeria signed as a party. That's what we're talking about today in court. So, and the court will also let to know that international community is interested, is involved in this case. And this matter, the other legs of this, arms of this matter, are before the international courts. We brought that to the attention of the court to understand today, because we are talking about image of this country, if at all there's anyone left over, which has been battered and destroyed before the international community. So you can't just go in a foreign land, abduct a citizen of a different country, and bring him to this country for a trial, a political trial for that matter. So that has been laid to bear before the court today. So we intend to respond to the application defined, which was filed first of all, serve us or not out of time. We have to respond to it. For the meantime, we are going to explore the avenue of establishing communication with CJ, so to ensure that the court is giving fiat to handle this matter during this vacation. So that is what we are doing now. So now it's important also to point out that the government of the Nigerian government has made mantra of more, heavy word about amending charge, introducing case of murder, terrorism, kidnapping, and all whatnot. There was no charge amended as of today. We in court today. I was expecting. I even went to them. I said, I heard about the amendment you talked about over the media, that we are going to see. So we are going to see a case of murder today. We're going to see a case of kidnapping today. We're going to see a case of banditry today. We're going to see a case of all name them. Today, as I speak to you, there was no form of amendment to the charge. Though we are not worried about that. My worry is still from the fact that he was not in court. So, which they said it was on account of logistic issues. So, but I know they are being careful about. They're being careful about vacation, because apparently, even if he was in court, it's possible the matter will not go on, because today vacation commences today. I know that one very well. So, but we are able to achieve something. First of all, the court has given us made an order allowing us to see him. So, and also mentioned to the court that it was all over the media yesterday that he was taking whiskey away from Abuja. So that it should confirm from them. But there's also expressed concern. So let me know where my client is, his position and all whatnot. So that was why the court was even so he can make the order to ensure we see him. So, and let's stand an order of court. So we're not seeing him now at the ledger, right? At the convenience of the SSL. We are seeing him now at the convenience of the court. So unlike when they will call us to come around 6 o'clock in the night, in the evening, and see him, we'll stay there till 9 o'clock. They will call you. They say they will say they have to approve your request to see him. Those days has gone. Now the court has specified dates to see him and time. So we are now to see any day there's a violation of that court order. The court say I should come to the court and report and tell the court and report immediately. That you know waste time. That's the instruction from the court. So we are going to take it off from there. But I can assure you that he's fine. At least I can assure you that from every investigation we made after the hearing, those informations are not true. Information about taking him elsewhere are not true. So I may not be able to mention our source, but they're not true. But we'll see him any moment from in the next couple of maybe by Wednesday we'll see him. So in line with all that, we'll see him so, and I will also get back to you people as to how he's doing. And so now we are at liberty to see him at the discretion of the court, the manner which elected. So thank you very much.
All right, that's a good one. I wanted you guys to listen to this because I listened to it myself, and I believe everything he's saying. He doesn't have any reason to lie to us. He's a lawyer. He's a lawyer defending so he is like his mouthpiece as we stand. As we stand now, he is the most authentic person that we can listen to and understand what he has said. We are going to go into conversation this morning, but I have a few more clips I want to, let you listen to before we continue with the conversation. But right now, I'm going to take just a quick one, and I'll be right back with you. Stay tuned. Don't go away.
Oh, nana. Land of the righteous. John Lovine. My originality. Land of the righteous. Biafra. Land of the righteous. Biafra. My home, my fatherland. Biafra. Land of the righteous. Biafra. My home, my fatherland. We are children of the Most High, called by the name of God, the Creator. Wise men from the east, south, and the middle, great Biafran people. But they kill it to idol worship and we lost the face of our God. And as we wallowed in idol worship, the British entered in. Hey. trading under Niger, exploiting your people, trading by barter. You give me palm oil and take soup to them yesterday. I brought in civilization, brought in your religion, and told us about America, and we embraced them. I never knew them got Nigeria with religious pitted us amongst our brethren, with denomination tear us apart. Building churches, schools and hospitals. We'll have on the way out to bed this point to be your place forever. Oh, Nana, so we fought so hard.
All right, I'm back again. I'm back on seat. Yes, yesterday I came across something that is very fascinating. Olusegun Obasanjo said something, and I want you to listen to him very, very attentively. He said, "No, I don't think this thing was for yesterday, but I think I picked up on a BBC archive or something like that." And what he's saying about the late Buhari. Then after I have listened to that, then I went and met this person that was trying to say something like, when our leader said to Dele Momodu that if they can come down and get Buhari to talk to about 20 people and speak fully to them, he was going to give up the struggle. So I'm expecting them to put that in his charge. You know, that he said that Buhari is dead, so that they will bring Buhari out to come and talk. Let's listen to Obasanjo, because these people are just something, and sometimes I ask myself, what is wrong with these guys? Just listen to him. They ask him a simple question. He's the one that is saying what.
Somebody came to me, very high up, very high up, very, very high up, and said, tell me, these talk about Buhari not being Buhari. I said, do you believe this? He said, well, it's in the social media. I said, Buhari will die, and we will not know that Buhari has died. And they will bring out somebody from Sudan to be Buhari. It's ridiculous to extreme that you have it in the social media, and you have people believing it.
Why not?
You have people believing it. Social media has become, it's good, but it can be abused and misused. We have to also train and teach.
The question is, you're asked a simple question. You don't know the answer, Baba. Forget about fooling yourself. You can't answer a question with a question and people believe it. Let the man come out. The day they said you yourself, Obasanjo, that you were dead, you came out. So a day can't pay. It became a topic. It became the headline of basically 99% of the newspapers in the zoo. And you're still talking to us. So why can't this man come up and deny it? He is dead. That is why. You're pursuing Nnamdi Kanu up and down, trying to kill him. If you know he is lying, he has already told you. Do you know what it means to stake his struggle? To tell you that if you can bring out this man to convince to speak this language, I will give up Biafra. That's what he told you. And you still cannot.
I will give up Biafra and surrender myself to be prosecuted by government from any part of the world.
Yes.
These were words of MAZI Nnamdi Kanu in an interview he granted with Dele Momodu.
The people of Nigeria before the Kbaud took over and asked her to rescind it, which she did. Buhari is dead, and I'm prepared to stake Biafra on it.
That's it.
If you, Dele Momodu, can go and prove to me, I'm not asking you to do anything too complex. If you can go and ask this man you call Buhari whoever it is in Asarok, to come outside, don't do very much, address a panel of Nigerian youths, maybe 20 of them.
I am not the owner of those statements. I just reiterate what Nnamdi Kanu said in an interview he had with Dele Mamadou on his official Instagram, where he explained that if Buhari, our president, will come out and have a conversation with 20 Nigerian youths in his modern language, he is willing to give up on agitation for Biafra and surrender himself to be prosecuted by the government. I pause for a minute to say, if a man is willing to do all this, I think it will make more sense to accept the challenge. Why should I accept this challenge from him? Is an individual that we have been trying, or the nation have been speaking about his movement in getting Biafra by all means. And here he is saying, okay, Buhari, the president of Nigeria, should come out and have a discussion with 20 Nigerian youth in his modern language. Is willing to give up the pursuit for Biafra. When some people say it's not stable, it's not consistent, it's not to be trusted, even if the president should accept the challenge, the president, that does not change the fact that he will continue to agitate for what he wanted. Anyways, either ways, nobody knows what he will do. But one thing is very paramount that I think that's making me to have this video conversation. And the President Muhammadu Buhari, by any means, this video gets to you. I think it's high time you prove every doubt and you make them know that you are alive.
That's all. That's all. The onus is on him to prove, my dear. There's no point dragging this up and wasting our time. Obasanjo can say whatever he likes to say because he's part of the, you know, these people, they know how to play the game. He's fooling himself by telling us that how could he direct Buhari that we don't know. There's governor that is there for 8 years. He has not seen Buhari in 1 year. Somebody who is in office, he have not seen his president, and he's supposed to be a senator. And you people are telling us he's alive. Anything goes. But you know something, you know, Nigeria is gone. It's over. It's history. Somebody wrote something on Facebook and I didn't verify it. He said, those in Abuja doing business with generators are now going to be paying like 100,000 naira to local government in Abuja or something like that for using generator. Not that they gave them, no, they don't have any light. Now they're going to charge them for using a generator, maybe for the noise making and pollution and all that. And the person said Nigeria is sick. I said Nigeria is not sick. Nigeria is dead, for God's sake. When you say Nigeria is sick, a sick person can recover. Nigeria is dead, and once you die, you don't die. You are dead, gone. There's nothing, there's nothing you can do. Rotten. There's a change in a dead body, but what case it doesn't come back alive. So Nigeria is almost dead and decaying at the moment, and it keeps decaying and keeps going down because every single day, look at what they are doing. They go to foreign land, they kidnap. Their citizens go out, they kidnap. Nobody is safe. And eventually, this is like magic. The same people that are being kidnapped and killed and raped and everything, tomorrow they say, I'm a Nigerian. I want to want Nigeria. Yeah, I don't know what to tell you. So this morning, we're going to have our regular conversation. I can see that there are people coming in already trying to call. If you call in and you don't respect yourself and stay as short as possible to make room for other people, I am going to cut you off. So I don't want anybody, because if you know what you want to say, get yourself together. When you come in, go straight to the point. Don't waste our time greeting. We know you love us. We love you too. We do love each and every one of us. We're all Biafrans. But what we're trying to do here is to have a meaningful conversation. We have listened to our lawyer. So I hope that the way you listen to it, the way I've listened, stop. So I read comments too. I see what people are commenting. And somebody goes, I am seeing his eyes. It looks like he's not talking through. The man is wearing glasses. How can you see his eyes? Bearers of bad news. You are always expecting something tragedy. And when the tragedy doesn't come, you make it up. That's not right. Nobody lives like that. It's not good for your soul. It's not good for your DNA. It's not good for anything about you. This is the man that is representing him. That's it. He has not mixed words. He's talking to us. We should pay attention. Stop thinking of what you think. And by the way, they didn't Bamba too much. My question is, there's this guy they call Udele or something like that. He was in the premises of the court. Onye guy, do you need a gun to? Do you need order from Nnamdi Kanu for one person to? You youths are not even what honestly speaking. When I was your age, I would look at that man and then I would get somebody and pay that person to go and punch that man for me. Don't kill him, but punch his mouth so that he will not have mouth to talk anymore. That's where we will start. Let's not, because he's annoying. People like that, I don't listen to them. You know, it's like somebody called my attention to it. That's why I even paid attention. And he's in the premises. Nothing will happen. Police will let you go. And he will suffer the consequences. That's where I believe that. That's where you should start sharing your anger. Our lawyer has spoken to us. We know our leader is well, wherever he is. Nobody, when I say well, I'm not saying that he's bouncy, because nobody stays in there and be comfortable. The important thing is he's alive. 13 months he disappeared and surfaced. So these people took him for 8 days. They didn't kill him. They brought him in. They couldn't kill him. The corona, it's not our power. It's not our power at all. So what we should do is to give nature a chance to take its course. Let's not worry about something that is what is going to happen. As if you have control over it. Mbano. Chukwuka Abiyama is in charge. My first caller this morning is on WhatsApp. Caller, good morning. Tell us your name and where you're calling from.
Hello, sir. I'm from Aguleri.
Welcome to the program.
My contribution is that our people at home should know that as a youth, if you don't join ESN, you are doing yourself. Because when anything happens, you are going to be the victim. Our people, our youth should get trained, because something is about to happen in Nigeria. They are acquiring arms. What the British is doing is to sponsor and bring in arms with other African countries. They will buy it, they will ship it through another country. And they are in bed with Nigeria. They know what is going on. But the British interest is more important to them than the lives of Biafrans. And this is the time that our people should know that you saying, oh, I'm not a member of Eastern Security Network. That does not exonerate you. Because the Fulani comes today, if they want to attack any village in Biafra land now, what they will do is that they will go and attack the police. When they kill the police people, what they will do is that they will pressure the governor. The governor will go and attack ESN. ESN will move. Today they have attacked also one. They attacked the other part in Enugu State because they have already attacked Eastern Security Network. They have attacked their camp. Then if they shift, if they vacate, then they will come in. Our people should know that even if Fulani people kill police officer now, what they are going to do is that you are going to be the victim. So they have two fronts they are fighting you from. The Fulanis are fighting you for the atrocities that Fulani committed. They will still kill you. Those people who are coming into our land to kill us and to rape our people, and you still think that you are being peaceful. Who has peaceful ever helped? Peaceful language is used by slave masters. That is why black people were used for slavery, because they were so peaceful. But Indians refused that peaceful nature, and they ran away from them. It's about time we develop the mindset of self-defense. It is, no matter all the frivolous charges they will label against you, you will still counter it, because Fulani is the only ethnic nationality in Nigeria that is labeled, that has terrorism attached to their name. So Fulanis are at the mercy of Nigerians, but Nigerians don't know that, because if you kill Fulanis, they will not record it as genocide, because they know that they are the ones that are contributing to all the atrocities and the killing in the country. So our people should rise up and know what to do, because all these governors you see, they are not going to help us. Don't think that there is any governor. There is none of them that is with us. They are against what we are doing, and we should not hope that they are going to be the one to support us and to do from behind. And our legal we have heard through their help. They are not going to support us because they know what we represent. And in Biafra, people like them are not going to smell position of power. And all these people that are talking nonsense, we should not mind them because we have a free system. There are some people that we are cast out from our land before.
Thank you.
Because of the atrocity.
Let's go, sir. Go ahead. Let's round it up. Others can come in. Thank you very much. All right. This is Radio Biafra. We still have calls coming in. Please, when you guys come in, I don't want too much drag. When I say thank you, it means you have already given us your point. We know what you have said, and we are listening to it. I have another call coming in. This time it's coming in from WhatsApp on what is that? WhatsApp on private line. Is caller still there? All right, the caller is not picking up. Let us. Is not ready. Caller, are you there? Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, depending on wherever your domicile. This is Radio Biafra. Are you on air? Oh, the person just dropped. Maybe the person did it. All right, let me take another one. Now the call's coming back. Let me try to see if the person really wants to talk to me. Or all right, let's see. Caller, good morning. Tell us your name and where you're calling from. This Radio Biafra.
Yeah. Thank you very much, MAZI. Good afternoon from here.
Welcome to the program.
Thank you. My name is Chukwuemeka Nwabuz. I'm calling from Italy, MAZI. I just want to make a comment over what our brother just said now, and that is one of the problems we are facing here. We are just facing as a people, and that is the problem. What is that problem? We have a mindset of peacefulness. Even our rally in Italy, 2 days ago on Monday, they chain us inside the place that we have our rally. Most people there are not comfortable with the rally because we're supposed to move around. Because of our peacefulness, time has come. I said it last time. When we will not go with the bottle and anything harmful. But at least with the egg and tomato, we go to the British embassy, we show our anger there, use the tomato and the eggs, destroy that place. And I want to say this to the IPOB hierarchies. They should be prepared for IPOB member, any IPOB member in Italy that they may be violently with egg and they arrest him, they will take proper care of that person. And that is thing that makes us to be very, very low. Maybe we don't take action. I saw those people went to BBC and all of them fall on the ground. You can't do them anything. You forced to come and you want to push them on the ground there. And this is the same thing we will do. We go they don't want us to demonstrate or do something, but we just fall on the ground, block the road. They cannot kill everybody there. They take you to court and you come back. Nobody can go to prison because he demonstrates. You go to prison, highest 2 weeks, you come back, and nobody can deport you because of this. As long as he didn't kill anybody, he didn't violate anything. So this is the thing we have to develop. Somebody in the court, our people are there looking at that idiot there. He start there to talk rubbish. Beat him up, slap him, beat him down. Police will come, they will arrest you. You go to, they arrest you. Why do you beat this person? They take you to court and say, only fighting. They say, hey, leave him. Either you pay 1,500. That's the charge. So our people should develop this mindset of violence in certain things, not violence within ourselves, violence for anybody trying to disrupt what we are doing. Time has come when we do all these things. Thank you, MAZI PETERS. God bless you.
All right, God bless you. Thank you very much. That's what I want people to do. Just talk and go straight to the point and get off. You know, like I said, the anger is being misdirected, my brother. Our people are angry, but they're not talking about what they're going to do. Simple one. Like I said before, I'm a very tiny person. Naturally, I'm not big. But you know something? If you come and see, ask my classmates in school. I wasn't big, but I was in front of any kind of kata. Because I knew those that will come out and do the fighting for me. It was if you're a bully, somebody, I'm going to organize somebody to beat you up. Oh, you want not you there and somebody is there talking nonsense, lying and talking boldly, and you guys are looking at him. Onya he doesn't need gun and bullets. No. One person will go there, and they may Abuja. Abuja is not like it's no man's land. When you beat him up next time, he will not open up his mouth. Let's go have a call on Principal Officer's line. Good morning. Tell us your name and where you're from.
MAZI, good afternoon.
Welcome to the program.
Yeah, MAZI, my name is Paul, calling from Gabon. Good afternoon, MAZI. Hi, PETERS.
Welcome to the program.
Yeah, MAZI, I'm very, very happy for the job you are doing for us, especially those working for this Radio Biafra. And what I want to know, and what I want to say this afternoon is that I'm hearing what our people are saying, but what we need now is action. Our leader is in DSS dungeon. What we need all over the world now is action. What do we do for these people to release our leader? Because if you can see the strategy of Britain, they feel that as they hold our leader, they have to change the dimension or divert the narrative. So I want to tell them that it's very clear for many years, for the United Nations, for all over the world, even Vatican cannot speak against the Christians. They are clean in the zoo. Vatican City, Pope cannot make any comment. But we are contributing money in Catholic Church, sending it to Italy. I don't know why our people cannot open their eyes not to contribute money anymore in the Catholic Church. We are contributing money in Catholic Church, sending it to Rome. But now, the Christians, they are killing Christians in Biafra land, killing Christians in the north, Christians all over the world. The Pope, Vatican cannot make any comment, cannot condemn the killing of Christians all over the world. But every Sunday, our mothers and fathers and brothers, we go to Catholic Church and contribute money, sending it to Italy. It's abomination. It's abomination. We must stop it. We must stop contributing money in Catholic Church, sending it to Italy. We are contributing money and they are killing us. What we need now is a solution. IPOB hierarchy, everybody around the world must rise up because our leader must be released. Immediate effect. Our leader said that every day you hear that these people arrest him. We must bolt the zoo down. We are wasting a lot of time. We must start pursuing the politicians in Biafra land because they are the one holding MAZI and the Carlo. They are the one. So MAZI, our brother want to talk.
Good afternoon, good morning. Our brother is talking. That's helping us from this Radio Biafra. That's the way we are producing our own. My name is Ike watching the minute. We are calling from Gabon, Libreville. Really, my brother, please. My brother have said all. But now, see what is happening in the court on Monday, 26th. All the politicians in the Easterners, they have seen it now. There's a discrimination. There's people saying that it's one Nigeria. Have you seen how they are locking people outside and taking the men, people calling themselves Nigeria inside that court that particular day? That is the first examination given to us to showing that we're not one. The lawyers supposed to defend our leader is outside, and I don't even see this type of thing I've never seen in my life before. So now, my brother, please, we have kneeled down too much. I have said, please, we're supposed to do something. I'm very, very annoyed to hear that our leader will stay that place until October 21. I'm not happy at all.
You're not hearing it well. You're not hearing it well. That's what the court have said, but they're trying to get a fiat.
Yeah.
And when they get the fiat, fiat means they can hold the case. The judge can now call in the case. That's what our lawyer said. That's why I played that.
Okay, please.
I want you people to listen.
Okay, please.
All right.
Okay, my leader. Because all the IPOB members say we're not happy. I'm scared. I'm not well. I'm not feeling fine because of our leader. Whenever my wife brings food to me to eat, I've not taken it because if I've taken her, our leader is suffering in that place. I'm not happy.
Thank you.
I tell the truth.
That's true.
That's my brother.
Thank you very much. All right, this is Radio Biafra. We're still taking calls. Like I said, I heard what the lawyer said, and there's no doubt this case might be called up anytime soon. So let us, fiat means that the court cannot do anything now that they are on recess unless they get the authority from them. These people are more trouble than we can imagine. I'm not talking about our leader whom they are holding. They're like somebody who swallowed the fish bone. They didn't talk Korean, no. The thing will scratch and still remain where it is. So they are in trouble. They are more serious trouble than we can imagine. They're running helter-skelter. If they have a case, why can't they just come to court and settle their case? They don't. They are wasting their time and trying to. But right now, the world has focused on them, and there are so many eyes on them. They are the ones on trial right now, not MAZI and Nnamdi Kanu. I assure you that. I have a call coming in on Principal Officer's line. Good morning. Yeah. Tell us your name and where you're calling from.
Actors, good evening from City of South Korea.
Welcome to the program.
I'm calling from. Yeah, my name is MAZI Onyeko, calling from South Korea. Actor, thank you for everything. I hear what the pastor said, and that is the line we have to take because he's in the forefront. He's the only man that have access to see our leader, and according to what we listen through his interview, he made us to understand that the court have given him great opportunity to see our leader twice a week, not in the order of DSS. So our people will have to have patience. Yes, what happened is everybody's annoyed. Everybody, nobody is, even those who come to represent, even former governor of Anambra State, he was there, but he was disappointed.
Yes.
So that's to show that the zoo don't have any respect, even Ohaneze. So because they know that they are not coming to that court on that day. Instead of them, if they have any respect to Ohaneze, they could have given them information. But they decided to come and disgrace even Ohaneze. So, but in all the same, our lawyer have said it all. He are able to file some document, file some things, and also have a breakthrough that by getting order to go and see our leader anytime, maybe twice in a week. That is incredible. At least we hope that before this week runs off, we'll hear from him that he will meet our leader and tell us, because according to what he said, as soon as he see the leader, he will brief the Biafrans. So yes. We believe we are looking up from 9 to the weekend, from 9 to Friday. We believe that our lawyer will see him and tell us exactly the situation, the health situation. So that is one. And one other thing I want to talk about is about that Olo incident.
Yes.
Please, I'm just pleading. Our DOS, let them do everything possible. Make sure that thing Olo problem is solved. Because if that thing didn't solve as quick as we're supposed to be, maybe if anything consequences coming up, every other side will be afraid that maybe they will witness such a encounter. Not like Onitsha is shut down, we shut down as we know. I call Amba shut down, but after some when they see what is happening in Abuja, some people decided to go back to their work. But having locked or locked down because of that incident, maybe some other people were our people. They easily have to grab the bad things. Maybe on next time if such a thing happen, even if we order given, they will say, "Now this one people, those people they didn't do anything after they locked our shop. Let us just man not to pay. But let our DOS, I'm pleading, let them reach our lawyers, let them intervene. At least the people of the market will say that the IPOP leadership intervene in that matter. No matter what it costs us, I plead. That's what I want. That's the main thing I want us to do. Let them intervene.
Thank you.
I say, may God bless you. May God bless our leader. No, we have victory at the end of it all. Thank you, my brother.
Thank you so much. All right, this is what we're talking about, the Olo thing. And that's why I'm calling on the lawyers to make sure the DOS, I'm not telling them what to do, but I think the lawyers will be in a better position to file a suit against this man because what he's doing is not legal. He has no right to do what he's doing. He cannot take laws into his own hands by shutting down the market because the people went into solidarity with their leader. It's absurd. And if we let it happen, it's going to stay. The point that the person you have, worry, He's a terrorist man that the Fulanis brought him into power to do what he's doing, and that's why he is doing what he's doing. All right, let us say I have a call coming in on caller coming in on WhatsApp. Let us see if that person is willing to talk to us. Caller, good morning. Tell us your name and where you're calling from.
Hello.
Hello, good morning. Welcome to the program. You are Radio Biafra.
Good morning, MAZI. Yes, I'm a Biafran. MAZI Ike.
Where are you calling from?
Hello.
Yes, tell us your name and where you're calling from, sir.
MAZI Ike. I'm Ikechukwu. I'm MAZI Ikechukwu Emeka.
Where are you calling from, sir?
I'm calling from Calabar, Cross River.
Oh, okay. Go ahead, sir. Tell us your story. Welcome to the program.
MAZI, the whole scenario is really eating me up. It's eating everybody up in Cross River here. The thing is really, I mean, this kind of animal kingdom. I don't know what we can liken it to. The thing is, in fact, I don't even have words. I hope that MAZI Nandekali is alive. That's the most major thing. This is not the time for us to be preaching peace anymore. After Dokubo, those days was being held up. Immediately before he left, he told his people, after 3 days, if I'm not released, start blowing up things. Immediately they started blowing up blowing up the refinery, blowing up the one that leads to the north. They vomited him out. This is not the time for us to start preaching peace. I mean, this is the time for action. This is the time for action because Nigeria, Ben Bruce said, listen to Biafrans, listen to a dialogue. If you don't listen to them now, when they start blowing up things, you will be forced to listen. Nigerians don't listen until you start blowing up things. They don't listen until you start blowing up things. I mean, the thing is, they are playing with us. They are making a wreck of all our elders and our leaders and the things like that. I don't know. In fact, this kind of a thing is, I mean, everybody, all the Biafrans here, they are everybody. In fact, they are short of words. They are short of words. Let's not act as if MAZI Nandeka does not have people. You know.
Thank you very much.
No, everybody.
Go ahead. Finish what you're saying, then I'll say what I want to add to it.
So please, people are united. People want to do something so that this man will be vomited. And from what we are hearing, they want to keep him till Anambra election is over, and then they'll keep him also till Nigerian election is over because he's the only person that can put an end to this rubbish. And the world is watching. The most important thing, like the last man that spoke about the Catholic Church, we are donating money and taking it to, and Rome they're not speaking anything. During the time this man was arrested, Ambassador was arrested and put behind bars. It was the wife that started shouting, and Rome came to her aid. Rome came to meet I think Abacha before he was released. But I don't know what is happening when in this case that has to do with Nnamdi with MAZI Nandeka. Rome intervened during the time of Abacha when the wife started speaking up, and Rome intervened. Pope came to Nigeria, and the man was released. Making noise to Pope. He may do something. Let them know that this thing has not turned to jihad. This is not jihad. This is not a normal thing. This is now Christian versus Islamic religion.
All right. Thank you so much. Let me just add a few things. Don't go away. Stay on the line. Our lawyer, I just played his program, what he just said, what he told us. He has been given the permission to go and see him. He has promised, in fact, I even saw it, that he's going to see our leader tomorrow. So let us keep our fingers crossed. When I want talking about what I speak about is when people, there are older people in the community who are so worried. I know somebody called me yesterday and said, I've not eaten in 2 days. I'm starving because I'm not happy. I can't eat my food and everything. I try to encourage them to listen to, because whatever we say, we are speculating. We didn't see him in court. Some people say we saw him. Some people say we didn't see him. Very now speculation. We depend on our lawyer very, very much because they are the ones that are supposed to tell us what the truth is. So this morning before I started my program, I put in the lawyer to talk to us, to tell us what is happening. He has been given permission to see him twice every week. And his first visit probably is going to be tomorrow. I mean, on Thursday. I don't know what today is. Thursday is going to be his first visit. So let's keep our fingers crossed. Let us hope that our leader is alive. Because the moment we start carrying the feelings that he's not alive, it triggers down to some people, some older people who don't have the courage. Everybody is angry. Everybody has the right to be angry. But the truth is, let us wait. Be patiently. The lawyer has spoken. If the lawyer had come in to say, listen, I tried to go and see him, they refused, I won't see him, and he even made a comment. He said there was a rumor that he had been whisked out of Abuja. The lawyer said it's not true. He doesn't want to tell us his source because he said it'd be very, very wrong to mention my source. But he is very much in Abuja. So thank you very much for calling Radio Biafra USA too. And please do call us more times. And let us, I know everybody's angry. Everybody have the right to be angry. There's no doubt about it. But because don't spoil something for us. But quite all right. According to you, Sari Dakoba, when he was defeated, they did that, they brought him out and all that. That's not the issue this time. Our lawyer is there. He has already told us. I've been given the permission. The court has given it order now. It's not DSS. The court order is I will see him twice a week, and that's it. And he has promised he's going to see him probably on Thursday. That's it. But the important thing that he said, and which I caught very, very closely, was that his source, he has a source that told him that it is not true. He is still in Abuja. They have not taken him anywhere. I know he doesn't have to come and lie to us or paint words because we're going to hold him accountable. What he said was on video, and it's not that they know if forcery. No, he spoke directly. Let me take a call. Caller on WhatsApp. Caller on Principal Officer's line. Good morning. Tell us your name. And
good afternoon.
Welcome to the program.
MAZI, PETERS. This is Nandi. I'm calling from Amba.
Oh, welcome to the program.
Okay, thank you, sir. Thank you for picking up my call.
Yeah,
I just want to air my view on this issue.
Yes.
You have been doing a great work. Sometimes I love listening to your broadcast, the way you normally balance things. You know, there are many tensions in the minds of our people, and every one of them is okay, is expected. But sometimes we must not do more in our reaction on what we would have ought to do. I was so angry because of the news that is flying. Most of them are rumors, some of them maybe a little truth on it. But whenever I listen to you, you always bring comfort to my heart. And I believe some other Biafrans that are following this struggle. Most of us in IPOB have received numbers of calls. And there are days, well, I'm not going to say this one. I've been receiving calls. Sometimes it triggers my anger. Sometimes it calms it. But I feel so much comfort listening to you. I wish there is something I can do. Maybe building a bomb or whatever, because this is the time that our people will start doing something. Whatever we can do. Even our brothers in the creeks, they did it before. Maybe they can group themselves and start doing something. Because if we didn't start doing something, I mean doing it in the right way, not just going around killing. No, we are Biafrans. We know how we handle things. and follow the law. That's why all the accusations that have been leveling against our leader, they have never been able to defend every one of them. That's why each time we come to court, they will run away. They have been saying a lot of craps against our leader, is encouraging violence and all that, but they have no evidence. So I keep on encouraging our people. Let everybody remain resolute. Whatever you know you can do, do it. Sometimes you don't need to be waiting until order is given to you. By the way, our leader have already given us order. He said that the dragon flag is up, and it can never, as long as the dragon flag is up, it can never go down until Biafra is restored. So he has been giving us order. Any one of us who know whatever you can do, you can start doing it. I've been hearing our people saying so many things. Well, I pray that one day God will lead our people, because the Bible said that the steps of a righteous man are ordered by God. That's why they have never been able to get anything against our leader, because our leader's steps have been ordered by Chukwuka Abiyama. In whichever thing that happens, Nigeria will fight. They were quick to kidnap our leader, labeling all kinds of accusations, but they were not able to defend it. This is God fighting with us. Yes. So our people, whatever you can do, if you know how to blow up every pipeline, oil in Biafra land, do it. Don't wait for any order, because the order has been given to you. So let us be encouraged. Most of us in IPOB, sometimes I receive discouraging calls, but it's just because I am well killed into the gospel of our leader MAZI Nnamdi Kanu. I always encourage myself with his words. He normally said that whenever we are angry, thinking that our leader is dead and all that, let us remember that word. In English, he said that he will shake, but he will not fall. This is the words of our leader, and this is a man that is being guided by Chukwuka Abiyama. I believe that our leader remains indestructible in the hands of the enemies, because I remember what our director said in 2015, that when he went to Israel, he went to the Holy Temple, and somebody asked him to go there. If you have a clean heart, if your hands are clean, your mind is clean, if you pray there, whatever you speak, whatever you ask God in that place, you will hear God speaking to you. I remember our leader saying that he went there and he was praying, and he was telling Chukwuka Abiyama his heart desire, and Chukwuka Abiyama tell him, what you are asking to do, are you able to face the task? Are you able to speak the truth, even if it's leading to your death? And our leader said yes. Then Chukwuka Abiyama said to him, if you are willing and obedient to do so, go and get Biafra, and you will defeat your enemies. I so much put my faith on that. And the Chukwuka Abiyama have given us all assurance that we need, that our leader cannot be killed by our enemies. They will try. I've been hearing a lot of news, even news that is flying that they want to replace our leader and with imposter and others. This thing angers me sometimes, but I still remain focused. So every Biafrans, remain focused. Don't panic. You may panic, but don't overdo it. Fight with understanding. Fight with knowledge. Fight with wisdom. You are IPOB. Nnamdi Kanu has already built every one of us up. Nobody can defeat any strong IPOB member in any argument. Nigeria have done everything they can, but they can't. They arrest IPOB members, they arrest Nnamdi Kanu, then they will be going to look for evidence to back their story. Why are you arresting the person? You accused him before you arrest him. So why are you looking for something to nail them? But we IPOB, we have everything that we have at hand to nail Nigeria, physical evidence. So my people, be strong. Be strong. Be strong in heart. Thank you, Ike Peters, for giving me this opportunity. Thank you.
All right, thank you very much. This is Radio Biafra USA 2. We're still taking calls. Let me see another calls coming in on the principal officer's line. Good morning. Tell us your name and where you're calling from.
Good morning, Ike Peters, MAZI Ike Peters.
Welcome to the
Biafra.
Oh, Biafra.
Yeah. Mechanical from my location here.
Welcome to the
yeah. MAZI Ike Peters, what I want to contribute this morning, good morning, good afternoon, good evening, our Biafrans all over the world. What I want to contribute this morning is about our people, you know, because this churches here, one of my sister was discussing yesterday. I was asking him, why you don't pick your call? I'm calling you, you don't pick your call, this. He said he went to church. I said, which church? He said he went to Anglican. He's going Anglican. I said, what Anglican are you going? You are going to worship Elizabeth that is killing you. You know, I start preaching to him. I told him that our leader have said it, that you people have to change all those churches to Biafra churches, because all these churches you people are going are the people that are killing you people. They don't want you people. Both the Catholic, both the Anglicans. Look at our men in Rome. No marriage, nothing. Our sisters, no marriage, nothing. You know, they are diminishing our population. You know how many people in Rome, our men, they don't have children. Our sisters, the same thing. I told she that any day I hear that he went to Anglican church again, I will not call him on phone again, because I don't see any help on that Anglican church is going. Anglican church, you don't have light over there, but you are contributing money to Queen Elizabeth. Is using it and building their place, and you are there telling me you are going to Anglican church. MAZI, God bless you. Anywhere you are, God must surely make you a king of Biafra. And the whole churches, both Anglican and Catholic in Biafra land, changing the name to Biafra churches, because Biafra is a religion. We will see rabbi that will preach Biafra there. That money we get to give to Queen Elizabeth and Pope over there, we will spend it in our land. MAZI, PETERS.
Thank you.
Thank you, sir. Our leader. Our leader.
Thank you, sir.
Because all always up and there.
All right, there. Well, thank you very much. This is Radio Biafra. We're still taking calls at 646-920-4541, 845-344-7984, +19294069953. Imago, when you start worrying yourself, like I said before, most of our problems in this life, in the world, generally, everybody, including myself, is trying to worry about what will happen. What will happen? And then the time will come and pass and nothing happens. And you discover that your worriness has no meaning. For 13 months, we were worried about our leader, fathers in the Igbo, fathers in Orlando. But eventually he surfaced in Israel. And all that worry we were worrying about all went to nothing. Caller, good morning. Caller on straight line. Tell us your name and where you're calling from. Caller, good morning. Are you there? Yeah, welcome to the program.
Yeah.
Good morning.
Hey, Rastaman.
Rasta, how are you? Welcome to our program, sir.
Yeah. No problem, my brother. No problem. My brother Peter, you know now everybody, all his heart is very hot. Everybody, all his heart, is a new IPOB, all his heart is very, very hot now. For that, my brother, the one I concern now, please, any the real IPOB to begin our lawyer, Jofo, and others, and the IPOB to know how our leader say. Any of these story they are talking, everybody talk. Everybody annoyed for that. I Peter, my brother, please, how you know to get the number? And surely you got the number of our lawyer. Please, to know about our leader now. Now they want me on my mind. All the story to do this. Your brother go there for the hand of evil. You planning no. No, my brother, I know somebody using a brain to know things. IPOB no be people. Some of IPOB, they are getting their brain. No matter some of us, we follow politics for Zoom Nigeria. You say IPOB, people don't know. Some of our people follow politics in Nigeria. They are picking, and they are go meeting, they are picking the voice of IPOB. They are go and to tell those our enemy. I know everything. My brother Peter, please to our lawyer in Jofo, anyone who is to know about our leader since that day, since 26. I want to hear how the man, our leader.
All right.
Please, my brother Peter, the one I'm talking. Thank you, my brother Peter.
Thank you very much. All right. The lawyer has already spoken that he's going to see him this week. He has been given the permission to see him. Another thing that he said that is very important, if you were listening to him, was that he has a source that told him that our leader is still in Abuja. He hasn't been taken anywhere. And we have to take him at his words. We don't have to argue with him or try to doubt him. All we need to, because normally when they put dates like this, when it was said 26, everybody was like, 26, before you know it will be a gafeta. The 26 will come, and eventually our lawyer have told us he's going to see our leader at least twice a week. That's what the court have asked him. If they disturb him on doing that, he is going to eventually tell us. We will keep you abreast of any information. I don't need to know his number. He is always on air. He's always being interviewed, and when he's interviewed, he says things the way they are. We don't have to go out there looking for his number in order to know what is in his mind and what he's doing. So that is the way it is now. Have a call. Let me take this one. Caller, good morning. Tell us your name and where you're calling from.
Good afternoon, MAZI. PETERS. My name is Simon Ayenego.
Welcome to the program.
Thank you for giving me this opportunity. Fellow Biafrans anywhere, what we got to wish ourselves, wish our leader is something good, not something bad. Eventually, our lawyer told us to see our leader.
Turn down your radio in the background. I don't want to hear my voice there.
MAZI, Peter, I've done it too.
Okay, go ahead then, sir.
Now, we are waiting. Tomorrow is Thursday. We want to know. MAZI, PETERS, me, Simon, I will go talking to you. I want to know if our leader is alive. I haven't seen him. I want to see him. I want to know his status, how he is. As MAZI, let me make it clear. As long as Nigeria is concerned, I don't trust anybody. Let me keep quiet. Let us keep quiet. Let us go our break until we will see prove that our leader is alive.
Thank you.
I had our lawyer talking that 8 days he didn't see our leader. How do we know? MAZI, PETERS, if anything happened to our leader, how can we know? Early. But the order has been given. He said that our leader can have visitors and have family members. Let us hold our breath until that day is over. Because people are calling me, asking some questions I don't know how to answer, but I said, let us wait. Our attorney said he's gonna see our leader. So from now till tomorrow, that is Thursday, we will know. Thank you for giving me this opportunity.
Thank you, sir. All right, thank you very much. Like I said before, everybody's anxious, everybody's anxiety. The truth is, they can't even call my phone. They do that. They call me and I tell the person the same thing. The best person you can listen to is our lawyer. I do not have one single doubt in my mind about whatever any of the lawyers say. Not one. I don't even shake about it. Because when you start answering questions, you know the heart of man is wicked. You are always thinking, before you know it, your mind will start playing the game with you. That is true. Then you start seeing things. You start dreaming. You even go to sleep and wake up and say you're a prophet. You start prophesying and saying things. No. Because you are anxious. You're very, very anxious. You go to bed with that thought in your mind. Your mind starts playing the game with you. And then you wake up tomorrow and say, hey, prophet, I'm from an Allah. You didn't see anything. You just what you carried from outside. That's what you. I'll tell you a story. When our leader disappeared, it's not very funny. I told this to only one person before. When our leader disappeared from Afaruku, I was thinking about the whole thing so much that I was imagining it. I said, but I saw him a few minutes before this people coming. He came out and was saying they turned around. I saw their vehicle come. They turned around there. And, oh my God. So there's no way he could have escaped. That's what my mind is saying. That there's no way this man could have left. He must have been dead. But another thing, then my mind said to me, if they went in there and they were shooting that gun in that house, they were firing guns at the wall, the top of the ceiling, they were shooting around the house, it means they didn't see him. I'm a soldier. I was a soldier. I'm not saying I'm a soldier. I was a soldier, and I know that if they go in there to pick up somebody and they see the person they want, they don't need to be shooting guns on the ceiling and the doors and the windows. No, they just take the person and disappear. So eventually they were looking for him. They didn't see him. This was just in my mind, and I went to bed and I slept. Behold, lo and behold, the truth is that that night, I saw our leader. I never met him before, one-on-one, but that day I saw him on the dream. I saw him lying on the ceiling. The ceiling is like a white ceiling, but he was lying straight on the ceiling. See, he was lying there on the ceiling, and what kind of dream is this? Then I was facing, he had all white on, like the Reverend Fathers, they wear the white garment, and then he was lying on the ceiling and facing me, and the whole ceiling was white. But then when I looked back, I saw him sitting next to me. Before I know, he got up, opened the door, a very bright light came into the house, into the hall, and he walked away. I didn't know what to do with this. It was only one friend, a woman, that I told the story. She's not a Nigerian woman. She's not from the zoo. She's a Jamaican woman. And I said to her, this is because she follows the story of Biafra. And I told her, she said, yeah, your leader. I said, yes, I saw him in the dream last night. This is what I saw. And the woman said, wow, congratulations, he's alive. But don't ever tell anybody this story. And lo and behold, she was right. 13 months later, he showed up. So you guys should not carry in this in mind, he's dead, because you're going to be seeing visions that is uncalled for. I am telling you the truth. Go to bed, he is well. He's well, strong and well, our lawyer has told us. Let us not start thinking. And when people call you, there are people who like to make up stories. They call you, you want to say what you don't even know, what you have no idea about. Do you know how many calls I get in a day because of that? Because they think because I'm talking on radio, I know everything. No, I don't know anything. I depend on the same lawyer. I don't depend on the entire Facebook or YouTube. No, I depend on what the lawyer said. I listen to him over and over and over. The broadcast is very clear. I don't know why anybody should not even want to pay attention to that. I have been given time. The court has told me this. The court has given order I should see him at least twice a week. And my source told me, I don't want to name my source, that he is well. Is that not enough for us? What else do we want? I have a call coming in. Let me take this one. Caller on WhatsApp. Caller on WhatsApp. Good morning. Tell us your name and where you're calling from. Turn down your
Mr.
radio.
Annie Peter, God bless you.
Bless you,
Yeah,
sir.
Mr. Annie Peter, God bless you.
Welcome to the program.
Yes, my name is Mr. Shukuri. I'm calling all the way from Switzerland. I'm from Oka Province, Biafra land.
There we
Mr. Annie Peter, I just want to contribute something I have in me. Somebody called yesterday and he said we should not worry, just as you're saying now, that Mandela stayed nearly 30 years in prison as a freedom fighter, that our leader is just there not 1 month, that we should take it easy. So what he says is good, but to my own understanding, you know that South Africa, they are white people, they are Europeans, they are human beings, they reason like human beings, but Fulani is human animals, wild animals living in the forest with animals. So they don't act like a human being. They don't behave like a human being. They don't know what is human rights. They don't know what is democracy. Even the courts we are talking about, they don't know what is court or lawyer. This lawyer we are talking about, Floyd don't know what is lawyer. All they know is killing, beheading, butchering. You hear about 2 people now they killed in Olo and behead them and put them in the market. That is Fulani handwork. You see our sister they dismember into 12 pieces in Uli. This is how they behave. So if that our brother is comparing South Africa and Nigeria is not the same. Our leader told us any day somebody will touch him, we find him, we don't see him. We have to do whatever we have to make sure we bring Nigeria down. So watering our mind down to take it easy to go. I'm not against that court is doing something or lawyer is doing something. Yes, lawyers will be doing their own, court will be doing their own. But I think we DOS have to take the lead. When our leader is out, any step that politicians take, our leader come out immediately and tell us what to do. Even sometimes talk to us 3 times in a week. Like these people that clearing corn in Enugu State, our leader will come out and tell us what to do. These people that is beheading now 2 people and put them in the market, our leader will come out and tell us what to do. But DOS is not saying anything. If you want to talk, they say we should not talk, we should not ask questions, we should just keep quiet, become a good people. But our leader said that we should be asking questions. Nigeria are foolish because Nigerians are not asking questions. Since our leader was kidnapped in the Kenya, we want to ask, why is he 8 days before, 10 days, nobody knows until Nigerians. They say, no, we should not ask. We should shut up our mouth and sit down. And we agree. Now he is inside. We are asking what to do. They say we should not talk. We just keep quiet, making protests. But you know that Fulani don't know what is protest. And British themselves, even if you protest today till the kingdom come, British will not listen to you because they see protests. If you are telling British to go out from Nigeria, it's like telling the lion to stop eating all those animals in the forest. These are British.
All right, let's
go.
Let's go. Just round it up, please. We don't have any more time.
Yes.
I want to take more calls.
US have to step up and stop watering our spirit down. They have to come up because if people grow cold, it will be difficult to wake us up again.
Okay.
They have to get up and tell us what to do.
Let me answer you real quick before you go. Listen.
Yes.
DOS, our leader, you said this, you made a statement. So our leader said if we look for him and we don't see him, we should burn down the zoo, right? That's what you just said.
Yes. Yes.
Have you looked for him? You have not seen him. Do you people have to think? What we are saying is we are trying not to make a mistake. If for 13 months he disappeared, what if you had burned down the place and he surfaced after 13 months? The lawyer have already told you, I am going to see him on Thursday. Why can't we just be patient? Nobody, DSS is not holding anybody. Listen, what our leader said, let me put it this way. You have a right to do what you think is right. Don't wait. Nobody's saying fold your hand and sit down. No. If you want to do something, go ahead and do it. When you talk about it too much, it becomes childish. Come on, you guys are not thinking. I gave an example. Somebody in Abuja was there, one idiot running his mouth. None of you went there to Joey Boko is walking around in Lagos. None of you have done anything to him. Why are you people making all this noise? You can take, these people are not important. These people, I'm not saying they're important, but it's an example. You can use them in showing you an example. You don't have to wait for anybody to tell you to go and do that. Let us be realistic about this whole thing. Our leader, the lawyer, have said, my source told me that he's okay, that he is fine. They have not taken him away to anywhere. Give me time. So why don't you wait? When you talk too much, the dog that bites does not woo. So let us just take it easy. Easy doesn't mean you should follow your. If there is anything you want to do, my dear brother, do it. Don't come to the radio and announce it. It's irritating. It's annoying. I had a cousin back home. He's still at home. He used to have dogs. If you come to his compound, there are dogs all over the place. And there's one particular one they call Major. That major doesn't back anybody. You come in, does that whoa, he goes under the car and stays under the motor. As soon as he comes out, he must bite you. Then he goes back to where he's quiet. That's how people that react do. You don't have to sit down and you are angry. Everybody's angry. Yes, you can do things without waiting for anybody to tell you what to do. For God's sake. Do it quietly. Unknown gunmen, you don't know who they are. These are people that are disgruntled like every one of us. They are not even. Have you ever seen anybody come to the radio and say I'm an unknown gunman? No. But they're still doing what they have to do. That's the point we're trying to make. Let's stop apportioning blames and they're telling us to be quiet. Nobody's telling you to be quiet. Do what you have to do. Nobody is telling you to be quiet. What they are saying is go out there, want to do anything you want. Our leader have already told you, if you look for me, you don't see me. Go ahead and do what you have to do. Right now, I wouldn't say we have not seen him because lawyer is telling us he is there. So that we do not jump into mistake and make a mistake. That's my own point. Tomorrow I pop there and say, okay, this is your leader. So what are you going to do? I know everybody is angry. You think I'm not angry myself. I am. But I'm being cautious. What we're trying to do is I'm not defending anybody. If DSS comes out with any information that they want us to do, they will say to us, I will do it. But for now, the lawyer is there. He's the most closest person that we know. That DSS can't even go and say our leader. So they still have to depend on what this same lawyer is telling because he's the one that goes in there. Now that I've given the permission, now this is the time the family can go and see him. And anybody can say him. And then when you're answering questions, you know exactly what you're talking about. I have a call coming in and let's take this one. WhatsApp. Caller, good morning. Okay, the line dropped. I'm sorry. Okay, let's go to straight line. Caller on straight line. Tell us your name and where you're calling from. Make it very brief if you can, please.
Can you hear me, sir?
Good morning. Welcome to the program. We don't have time, my friend. Just go ahead. Just give us your story, and I want to pick other calls, please. Everybody stop.
Okay, Biafra is all over the world. You go to the leadership of IPOB, Directorate of State, MAZI, we are facing our death face to face to start with. Every Biafra everywhere in the world. We are Church, MAZI PETERS. We are here as a race for Fulani to take our land. And the Biafra is all over the world. Only there to show them. Honorable Church, our lawyer. Biafra is all over the world. I am working to Kwesika. I am calling from Amba province, Biafra land. I'm from Omaha. I'm not in America. Oh, I need less on about the Liba. MAZI PETERS. They think I'm going to kill it. They don't say that anything to them. I have to Nigeria. And the leg when I come to pay, I never know that either. I see our lawyer now come with the gun. I'm calling from Amba province. Look at all of you. Fulani want to take our land. And we are here working according to the law of the whole world. And the whole world is there laughing at us because they're saying perfectly in their own land. But there's no problem. MAZI PETERS, the one who's there. All the religious leaders in Biafra land don't look at plenty. Upon you want to do with China. Upon you Acts chapter 22 from verse 1 to end. The same Acts chapter 23 from verse 1 to end. Here we call them about what time you then they're British cities. Don't look why your money here of my. I can't say that I was. Mama to catch them at the number of today. I have to call you job. I know what's on time. Get up for everyone else. Oh no, someone of my name, but I pay on MAZI ticket doesn't be committed for. Because before I spoke, I see that the how my help him. MAZI ticket doesn't definitely not going to lie. Even for our lawyer put a like that by your daddy. I want to get that immediately let them put that full of no one on your full of no way. But the that would be in hand. Thought about the player there. MAZI PETERS. No man can this planet Earth. We stop out from being our leader. Get just respect everybody. I don't want the son. Get it our lawyer. Go get but I want to decide a bit like a nonsense. Get the cover here. Cover from here. Yeah, the boat up from the Dara. Upon the Biafra, Luke chapter 9. At the same Luke chapter 22. Luke chapter 9. No, no, why of look at Jesus also. I'm going to do what I got. Una Gukwana look chapter 22, then the just that don't get seven aside look at all of you people. The foolish. Una Gukwana look chapter 22. It is not a son, only man of Makapani of my Yenny look at them to school you. I call you Mark chapter 1. Or that was to sing up, what I was quality. That's what I make a shot, but it's too much of them and not too much. That's the thing I follow, come on, look at that. The penny, you are anywhere. Who said Danya? Moya to Lula. You to put together with you to move your front. I feel the governor signing it. I feel who knew the only to get I know that only that's
well, thank you. Thank you, sir. All right, there. Well, thank you. This is Radio Biafra. We're still taking. Let me see. I can grab a few more calls, and before we call it a day, I have another one coming on straight line. Let me take this one. Caller on straight line. Good morning. Tell us your name and where you're calling from.
Good afternoon, MAZI. Peter. Good afternoon, sir.
Welcome to the program.
I greet you, my people.
There we
go. The blessing of Chukwu Kikabiam will be with us. My name is Sugo. MAZI, you see, this truth that every one of us needs to continue to face. My people, we all are not happy. There are so many things that we need to do. Because as I'm here now talking on our platform, some people are in different radio stations campaigning for election. You see, these truths, we need to face it. Because if you fail to face this truth, that means destruction is awaiting us. The reason why our leader, Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, was arrested is because of the truth he said. And what is that truth? These people that all of you are jumping up, following up and down, they don't like you. And you have seen it. 4 days ago, Fulani, we hate the Allah jihadis, terrorists, the number one terrorist in Africa. They kill our people once more in Ozo 1. And where is this Ozo 1? Ozo 1 is in Enugu province. And this Ozo 1 is where, let me say, that is the side of the governor of Enugu. Because it's in Soka. Now, the question that we all need to ask ourselves, the reason why I'm sounding this way is because we need to do something and then we know what to do. If you don't know, at the end of my talk, I will tell you what to do. This place where this governor come from, where Fulani, they continue to go there and kill people. They kill people there 2015. They massacre our people there. So I'm talking to you now, they have massacred our people once more. But instead of these people to be arrested, instead of police and army to go after these people, you know what happened? The governor sent the army to PC. They start looking for ESN camp in Enugu. Why some people are killing our mother, our father? They are making us not to farm in our land. For that reason, they are the reason why we are facing hard condition today. And the reason why 1 pint of gari is almost said 1,600 naira to 2,000 naira. Very high level, high cost of living that we are facing today. The reason why our people, our mothers, our fathers never go to farm again because they are afraid. And the only man that says this security is meant to be inside bush to chase those that is killing us away from our farm so we can farm. You see, these people are ganging up against this man. And you are supporting them. 2023, somebody is campaigning you to come out. Take your PVC so that you will go and vote them again. I want to ask you, are you going to vote? This is my question to you. If you don't know what to do, there are so many things for us to do. We need to tell the truth. And all of you that is talking nonsense against our leader, Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. The reason why I'm doing this is because when they say make you sit at home, they ask you to sit at home, you will refuse. You will go your business. You'll be very busy talking nonsense. Are you in Abuja to know how Nnamdi Kanu is suffering in DSS?
All right, I don't know what happened. The line just went off. Let me take another one on WhatsApp line. Caller, good morning. Tell us your name and where you're calling from. Caller on WhatsApp line. Tell us your name and where you're calling from.
Hello, sir. Good afternoon, sir.
Welcome to the program.
Hello.
Good morning. Welcome to the program.
Yeah, my name is Ndana Bayamada, sir. Sir, I thank you for the opportunity given to me. Thank you, freedom fighters. Good afternoon, good morning, good evening to all you dear friends all over the world and beyond. Please, sir, I just want to say something. Have you watched this section of videos that played out on that 26th, where a group of so-called or acclaimed body who call themselves the evil lawyers, or is it Pahanis and evil lawyer representatives? Now, why I'm calling our attention to this is this. I listened to that section, and one idiot who claims to be educated, who knows it all more than Nnamdi Kanu, was being interviewed by BBC, the bloodly bastard corporation. Do you understand? And this idiot was saying something that made me to retrace back to what the generation of a terrorist organization. Now, if the whole world, who knows it all more than the IQT, will exonerate us terrorists. Now, my question to that is, why will you tell the whole world that Nnamdi Kanu is your son? That he's not meant to be called a criminal, that he should be called a suspect. Now, I'm asking them now, what makes your son a suspect? A suspect because he's a terrorist or what? A suspect that he has stolen someone thing you have done in your own basket to to scoop out some reasons to call him a suspect. Why are these guys messing up their life with all these kind of characters? If you want to gain some level of influence and all that, you should have been submitted. Thing with your own one and everything. Don't check out that check out
Yeah, I think your line is walked up. Your line is not working properly, so you have to change your location. Go back and get a better place to stay on your Wi-Fi. Let's see. I have a call coming in on same Wi-Fi, same Wi-Fi line. Caller, good morning. Tell us your name and where you're calling from. What's up?
Good afternoon from here, MAZI.
Yes.
MAZI, PETERS. Good afternoon from here.
Ndewa.
Yeah. MAZI, PETERS. I just call to ask some questions that I needed answers to.
Yes, please.
I'm also a principal servant in IPOB.
Okay.
I'm Jackson from Italy. MAZI, PETERS. I thought our leader, MAZI Nnamdi Kanu, made a very, 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 very clear order from the beginning.
Yes.
Our leader, MAZI Nnamdi Kanu, said, any day we don't see him, we should take action. The zoo should be burned down. And if I remember very clearly, 3 months ago, I think our leader was making a morning program. Somebody called in the morning and was asking our leader if that plan still stands. Our leader said yes. Now, MAZI, PETERS, my question is this to not only you, to all Biafrans. Are we following instructions that our leader gave to us, or we are trying to assume what we want? Because if we are following instruction, our leader was very clear, very explicitly. He said it explicitly. If anybody doesn't understand what I'm saying, we should go and dig out that broadcast. Our leader said, any day we don't see him, the zoo hand holds him. These are plans he made that we should take these actions. Please, MAZI, PETERS, I'm asking you and other Biafrans around the world, are we following instruction our leader gave to us, or we are trying to do what we think is right? Because to my best of knowledge, if we know very much more than our leader, I think we would have gotten Biafra before now. Please, MAZI, PETERS, that's my question.
All right, thank you very much. The question you asked is the same thing that everybody is talking about. The truth is that my take on this whole thing, I'm not trying to go contrary to what our leader said, but we are making a caricature of the whole thing. the reaction that we have to have is had to be a spontaneous reaction. It's not something that we wait for somebody to come and tell us go and do this. It has been settled. But however, what I said, it was tread with caution, because we have a lawyer who, if our leader is incarcerated, then that doesn't mean that something has happened to him. It's in the custody. It's different from when we look for him. It's when the people that hold him in custody cannot produce him and we don't see him, then we will not be reacting out of place. Because the lawyer already told us, I listened to him this morning and I aired it back. I have been given the authority to see him now, not from DSS, but the court has given the order that I should see him twice in a week. And that my source, if I'm quoting him right, my source already told me that they have not taken him out, he's still in Abuja. Do we have any doubt, any reason to doubt our lawyer? Absolutely no. So let's give him the time. He's going to see him. He's going to come back to us, definitely to come and see us. Now, my take in the whole thing is that people calling in, telling us what our leader said, we know. But you see, it's not a spontaneous, it's going to be a spontaneous reaction. Each person that you think there's anything you want to do, go out and do it. Don't wait for anybody to come and tell you to go out and do something. That's hypocrisy. Like I used my good example that I used this morning, the unknown gunmen. Nobody told them what to do. These are people that are disgruntled. They go out, they do what they have to do. They don't probably don't even come to the radio to say anything. We don't back and don't do anything. Go out there and do it. The little things that you can do. I was here when Joey Bukwe was wrapping his mouth and cussing. You'll be recorded, and then we'll take it from there. All right? So that is the way I look at it. We know what our leader told us, and we don't have to wait for somebody to come out and give you the direct order. And now that you have looked for a leader, go and burn down that. No. Do what you have to do, for God's sake. Don't wait for anybody to tell you anything. All right? I have a call. Let me take this, probably the last call for today. Caller on Principal Officer's line. Good morning. Tell us your name and where you're calling from.
From here, Dr. Akpidia.
Good morning.
Pastor Jacques on the line.
Welcome to the program.
Yeah, I just want to add my voice this afternoon from here. You see the ongoing discussion. You see, I don't know, most time, I don't think it's healthy when our people call and react and they are being told that they're overreacting or what they are doing is not, what they are saying is not. Personally, I don't subscribe to that. My reason is simple. Now, I want to be objective. Number one thing is, before we started this journey, some persons have sat down and looked at where we're going. And in any journey you want to embark on, you must have a vision and a mission. Now, it is that vision that will drive your mission. Now, having said that, like that our last brother just said, there is a standing order. Now, outside that standing order, in anything or project or whatsoever you are working on, there is a set objective one had to pursue in order to accomplish or get to that specific target in that setting. Now, implementation of roadmap of IPOB is, in other words, what people are calling for, not a different thing. Yes, individuals can as well do something in their own capacity, but holistically, that does not take us to the direction we ought to be at a point. Our leader is incarcerated, yes. We do not need to wait to hear bad news about our leader, and that happens to be only drive of that happens to be the only drive of our action. No. Before Dr. Cho Ayaba in Ambazonia went the way he went today, I believe they might have a drawing on their table. Supposedly, they know that Cameroon is not going to let go, because they also know that the Western country are also part and parcel of what is happening. While their leader is being incarcerated, they still take the bull by the horn to implement the roadmap and strategies they have had on ground before the eventuality of abduction of their leader. So why the lawyers or the legal team do their work? It does not stop us from implementing our strategy or the roadmap we already have. And that is what people are saying. Not that people are coming to challenge anybody or issue of that. And most importantly, ideas varies, and not when people give ideas, they are seen as to be obsolete. No. You might actually, for instance, you might be a professor in a particular field. I might just be a BSc holder in a particular field. But it's going to be difficult for you to have in-depth knowledge in that my field, as long as I have background understanding of that my particular field. So when it comes to what my field had to solve, you need to get some understanding or knowledge in that my area. Nevertheless, you are still a professor. So at this point, any of our people calling for something to be done is not totally wrong, and they should not be seen to be as such. So that is just the addendum I just want to put here, so that we get it clear and be objective when we are either criticizing our people or shutting them down. What they are saying is not out of place, and they do not need for something untoward to happen to our leader before those strategies and routines should be implemented. That is just what I call to add, and I thank you for understanding. Thank you very much, and God bless Biafra.
All right, thank you very much. Thank you so much. This is Radio Biafra. I think our time is up. I got to lock down the lines, and I'm not ready to take any more calls at this time because MAZI is here. But hopefully by tomorrow we'll have time to be together to continue where we stopped. And stay tuned. Don't go away. MAZI is going to be next. That's USA 1. It's coming in. What I know, and I keep saying what I'm saying, is that I am not really telling anybody, shunning anybody down, on telling people not to get angry. The only thing that I know is that when it comes to issues like this, the reaction has to be spontaneous. You go out there and do what you have to do. First of all, our leader, like I said before, I used it for 13 months. We thought he was dead. Many people, this same thing was happening at the time. People were talking on different things, and he surfaced after 13 months. In that case, nobody even knew where he was. But right now, let's be a little bit more patient. Our lawyer has told us what happened in court. We're not there. He was the one that went in. He knows what he discussed to them. Whatever anybody is going to say after that, for me, is procrastination. They are not sure. So let's take the words of the man that went in there and came out with the words. This is what he has told us. He has had a press conference, one-on-one interview. He has been able to explain to us that he has been given the permission to see our leader twice in a week. And on his own, he has made his own personal investigation that our leader is alive. There's nothing wrong with him. So do we have to believe him? Yes. Do we have any reason to doubt him? No. He is the man that went in there. I didn't go in there. You didn't go in there. Most of us did not. Let us not let our mind play some game on us. Like I said before, your mind can play this game and play it so well. The moment you start thinking, your mind helps you. But in the end, you find out that you might be wrong. Our leader said, when we look for him and we don't see him, this is what we're going to do. He didn't say when they lock me up, because locking you up means that we know he's alive. Achom means that he is dead in the Igbo language. That's when you can react. But when you are not sure that something, because for 13 months, we thought he was dead. 13 good months. He came out from somewhere after 13 months and spoke to us. We're all happy, but at least that fear was sub. So now, our lawyer, we thought, because we didn't see him in court, a lot of people back home, they're calling, they're worried. But now you have a lawyer who said, I'm going to see him tomorrow. I'm going to see him next tomorrow. Let's be more patient. Let us allow him to go and see him. Everybody has a right to be angry. Nobody is saying that anger is wrong. No, absolutely not. What I'm saying is that if you are this angry, you can do something on your own. Unknown gunmen, nobody knows who they are. This could be next door neighbor to you. You don't know who he is because he's not talking about it. He's not backing. He's doing what is right. And does it very, very well. So my dear brothers, I still maintain what I'm saying. A few more days, just 1 or 2 days, the lawyer will come out and tell us, you calling DOS. DOS don't even have access to our leader. So how would they know? What they were going to tell you is the same thing that you can see on Facebook. When they have access to him, when the lawyer have access and gives them access to him to talk to him, now they can come in and tell us something concrete. Don't forget that the first time our leader was in jail, the people were going to see him, stories were coming out. But right now, the important thing for us right now, is he alive? That's it. And the lawyer is going to tell us that. So from here, I'm going to say, let's keep our fingers crossed. Let's be prayerful. Don't give up in prayer because it's going to help us. From here, I still have to remind you that Biafra is our religion and Radio Biafra is where we worship. I'll be on with you again, God's willing, tomorrow at the same time. From here, it's goodbye.
The last hope we have is in Biafran restoration. I believe. Listen to Radio Biafra. It's where we worship.